For the cheapest and most reliable Madden 21 coins, you gotta check out MMOEXP. Stay away from the packs and just buy the ball as you want. You can use code SPREE at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Today is all about making coins. I want to break down a bunch of ways that you can go ahead and make a ton of coins at the moment. We are starting to get some really good content, and with Christmas rolling up, we're gonna keep getting even more. So you want to be building your coin stacks, ready to get involved, ready to buy the players you want. So today we're going to break down two ways that you can go ahead and make a ton of coins at the moment. The thing I like about these particular methods, you are going to be able to apply them throughout the entire year. So if you understand the principles, you are going to be able to make coins no matter what time of the year it is. On top of breaking those down, we have been scheming, and I think we have a really good investment opportunity that is going to make you a ton of coins early next week. So if you like making coins, and I'm sure you do, make sure you hang around to the end of the video. That investment tip could be something really good, something really lucrative. Before we get into it, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, if you like coin making methods, if you like no money spent content, definitely consider popping down, hitting that subscribe button down below, turn those post notifications on as well so you know when we go live here on YouTube. It is good vibes only in this stream. You want to see coin making in action, you want to see the no money spent team in action, make sure you have those notifications on so you know when we go live. Alright, getting into it, as you can see, we are on the auction house, and I've actually been sitting here on this filter 0 chill 85 overalls for a few minutes now. And the first thing you'll probably notice straight away, a bunch of cards have sold for 15,000 coins, right? So that's the current price of these cards. Remember, the market is always changing, so always adjust. Make sure you are getting a good understanding of where the market is when you are trying to do these methods. I've seen these cards anywhere between 12 and 18,000 coins, so there is a little bit of fluctuation with these cards. But something that's super interesting and something that we can take advantage of is if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see some of these cards are selling for higher prices. Now, we can clearly see there are cards going for 15,000 coins, but people are buying them at 16,750, 17,000 coins, more than 17,000 coins. Look at all these cards that have sold for well over the price that you can probably get them at, which is around 15k right now. Now, people want these cards for sets, they want them for snow, and sometimes people are just wanting to come on in and they'll just buy the first card they see. If they're not filtering down far enough, specific enough, they're just going to see cards and they're just going to go ahead and snap them up. Some people, they don't really care about coins, and we can take advantage of this and make a ton of coins. So if we go ahead and we filter down to one of the positions of these particular players, now we have a right guard, we have a right tackle, and a middle linebacker. So if we have a look at right guard first, we'll wait for it to load up. 14,350 right there, 14,550 right here. If they're selling for 17,000 coins, and just like you saw, not all of them are selling at 17,000 coins, but definitely a fair few of them, you could make around 1,000 coins profit right there for that particular card. This is not doing anything more than just filtering down and finding the cheapest at the moment. If you sold at 17k, that'd be 15,300 after tax. That's going to be a nice easy 950 coins right there. Checking out the right tackle, you can see the cheapest at the moment is 14,600. I have seen these cards consistently selling at 17,500, at 18,000 coins. You are able to go ahead and snap up these cards. You don't even have to worry about sniping, really. Like, these are cards that are just there. You can see cards that are going for 14,000, 13,000. There are opportunities to make even more coins. But when the market is up a little bit as well, if you can pick up these cards and then sell them for anywhere between 17 and 18,000 coins, you are going to be making easy coins. If you're playing Weekend League right now, if you want to go ahead and make some passive coins while you're playing Weekend League, you can pick up a bunch of these cards nice and cheaply, put them up at a price point 17,500. You're going to be able to make 1,000, 1,500, maybe even more coins for every card you sell. And while you're playing Weekend League, you put these guys up for an hour, you go ahead, you play your games, you pick up your dubs, and when you come back, you get out of your game, you notice a bunch of these cards have sold. You can repeat the process, pick up more cards, make easy coins that way. It doesn't take much effort, and you're going to be able to make easy coins at the moment. Now, I've only talked about this with the 85 overalls, but you can look at high overall cards, you can look at different types of cards. The reason this is possible is because there's so many on the market at the moment, and that's kind of what we're taking advantage of. When there's so many up, there is going to be quite a big range in the prices for these cards, and we can take advantage of that. We can make coins. Next up, let's talk about these sets. Let's talk about these 88 overall team builder fantasy packs. Now, these have been really good for making coins for a long time now. Before that, it was the 86s. Before that, it was the 84s. You've been able to make a ton of coins from these sets. The big thing in the community at the moment is going ahead and building theme teams. There are a lot of really good theme teams out there, and whenever new cards come out, we're looking at 50 players, we're looking at legends, some of the new content we're getting. If those players fit really good theme teams, you can see the cards for those particular theme teams shoot up in price, in particular the ones that are a part of this 88 overall team builder fantasy pack. Jumping back in the auction house, you can see these team builder cards, these 88 overalls, are being listed around 32,000 coins at the moment. If we go ahead and have a look at someone like Morgan Moses for the Washington football team, though, you can see his price is around 40,000 coins. I've been selling these cards consistently at 40,000 coins and had made a ton of coins from this because he fits the theme team, with guys like Sean Taylor dropping. By the time this video is out, Rich Gannon will also fit the theme team. With guys like DRC, Deion Sanders, Scary Terry, there are a bunch of really good options with this particular theme team. So because of all that, while people are building theme teams, these cards jump up in prices, and you can see 40,000 coins right there for Morgan Moses. You can take advantage of that. We have an opportunity to make a ton of coins. Showing off this method in action a little bit more, earlier in the week when we dropped the coin making method for people on a low budget, I talked about this Blake Jarwin card as being a card you can go ahead and build really cheaply and sell for a profit. Right now he's going for 16,000 coins. Earlier in the week when Deion dropped and everyone wanted to go ahead and get a Cowboys theme team to boost him up to 99 speed, this card was going for around 22,000 coins. You could build this set for around 13,000 coins and make a quick 8,000 coins just like that. It was super easy to do, so you can go ahead and take advantage of these cards, especially when really popular cards come out for really popular theme teams. Now, as always, it is super important to remember the market is always going up and down. Make sure you're checking the prices of all these cards before you get involved in these methods. But if we know that we can go ahead and sell that card for 40,000 coins, I want to go ahead and figure out how we can build these sets as cheaply as possible. You're going to need 280 to 82 overalls, you're going to need 283 to 84 overalls, and you're going to need 185 to 86. You're going to need 5 cards, doing it as cheaply as possible, and then being able to sell that card, being able to pick someone like a Morgan Moses, trying to get around 40,000 coins for it. Now, to pick up the 80 to 82 overalls, what I like to do is go to 80 to 81 overall and then filter by position. So right there, we can see a card going for 2,200 coins. If I go ahead and have a look at halfbacks, I'll just cycle through the positions trying to figure out a good price for these cards. So 2,000 coins right there, that's even cheaper. Checking out the wide receivers, you can see DJ Moore going for 2,000 coins. It's super easy to pick these cards nice and cheaply. Just cycle through the positions. You're going to be able to pick up these pieces for around 2,000 coins. We need 2 of these cards, so that's going to cost us 4,000 coins. When we're trying to go ahead and pick up the 83 to 84 overalls, if you filter to 82 to 83, because obviously 83s are probably going to be the cheaper of the two, when you actually have a look at them, there's a lot of noise. There's all these 82s that are a part of the filter, and we kind of want to get those out of the way. Instead, what we can go ahead and do is filter by program. So right here we have the most feared promo. I know that there are no 82 overalls with this promo, so we're only going to see 83s, and we can figure out the prices that we want to buy these cards at and step them up a lot cheaper without worrying about the fact that we might accidentally go ahead and pick up an 82, and ain't nobody want that. Sometimes it works out a little bit better if you go ahead and filter by offense or all defense. That can definitely work out, filtering out cards, getting even cheaper prices. Another promo that I think is usually quite good is going to be Ultimate Kickoffs. They don't have 82 overalls, so we're only seeing 83s, and we want 83s. You can see these cards are a little bit more expensive, going for around 5,000 coins. So the 4,000s, the low 4,000s we were seeing before with most feared, that's probably going to be a little bit better. So if you want to go ahead and snap up these cards, those are a few promos you can go ahead and have a look at to be able to pick up these cards nice and easily and nice and cheaply. So let's say for the 283 to 84 overalls that we need for this particular set, it's going to cost us maybe 8,000 coins. Let's round it up to 8,500 coins just to make it nice and easy. And then last but definitely not least, we need an 85 to 86 overall, and we can actually use this trick again with these particular program filters to be able to weed out the 84 overalls and just look at 85. So we've got most feared here, the cheapest one going for around 13.5 at the moment. Over to Ultimate Kickoff, and this card is a little bit cheaper, but not by too much. But my personal favorite way of picking up these 85 to 86 overall cards is going ahead and filtering by legends, and then going between all offense and all defense. So we're on the all defensive filter at the moment, and if we scroll down, you're seeing cards at similar prices that we were looking at before, so around 13,000 coins. But you'll see right there, that's 12,850. That's a little bit cheaper than what we were getting before. anything else in that particular range, 13,000 coins. So you can see, because there's so many of these 85 overalls that are legends, you are going to be able to see these prices pretty consistently. Looking at the offense filter, you can see 13,250. That's about the price we were seeing for the other cards. Scrolling down a little bit more, checking by newest, we've got this card going for 11,000 coins right now. That is definitely a snipe that I'd be looking to go ahead and pick up. I might go ahead and try snap that card up as well. Hey, we're always looking to make more coins. We want to keep building up that coin sack. Someone was lucky, someone got that card nice and cheaply. Based on the current prices, we could easily get a card for 13,000 coins. You could wait and snipe a little bit, get it for 12,000 coins. 11k was that card right there, but let's say 13,000 coins for an 85 overall. So thinking about all the coins we're going to spend 4k on our two 80 to 82s. We're going to spend 8.5k on our 83 to 84s. That's 12,500 coins right there. And then another 12,000, maybe 13,000 coins is a little bit better on the last card, the 85 overall, all up around 26,000 coins. If we are selling a card for 40,000 coins and we go ahead and get 36,000 coins after tax, and we're buying the cards we need for 26,000, that is an easy 10,000 coins right there. I didn't even have to go ahead and filter too much. I tried a few positions. We went through those program filters. We picked these cards up really quickly. It only took me a few minutes. You could do this set over and over again. You could easily do this 20 times in an hour, selling all these cards, putting these cards all up on the block, and being able to make an absolute killing. Let's say you don't even get 40,000 coins for every single card. Let's say you get anywhere between 40 and 36,000 coins. Maybe you go ahead and find other teams that have good cards. Jonathan Abram, I've seen consistently selling around 36,000 coins, so there are options out there. But even then, you're going to be able to make around 6,000, 6,500 coins profit by selling the card. So that's going to be two easy ways to make coins really easy at the moment. You don't even need to have many coins to get amongst it. Make sure you're diving into those team builders sets. Make sure you're buying those zero chill players. I could say you could comfortably make 100,000, 120,000 coins every single hour if you put in the time and grind out some of those methods. Now, before we get into that investment opportunity I talked about right at the beginning of the video, I do want to quickly cover these theme diamond cards. Now, Rich Gannon, as you're probably watching, is probably in the game, but as I'm recording, he's about to come out, and his price has shot up. When I was checking, he was going for around 150,000 coins. If we go ahead and have a look at his set, right, you can go ahead and build this card up super easy. You just need a bunch of gold and a bunch of elite cards. But if we go ahead and have a look at some of these gold cards, because of the popularity of this card, they have shot up in price. This is 9,000 coins for a gold card right here. Now, if that was the only gold card that was expensive, hey, you could still do the set nice and cheaply, but that is not the case. If we have a look at Gabe Jackson, you can see he's going for around 9,000 coins at the moment. All of these Raiders cards that go into this set are going really expensive at the moment. If you have them in your binder, go ahead and sell them. There is definitely an opportunity to make a ton of coins for these cards that realistically should be going for 1,000, 2,000 coins at the moment. Now, it doesn't just apply to Rich Gannon. You've got other cards like Troy Vincent. We've also got the tackle for the Bears, Jimbo COVID as well. So those have both got legend cards. Their cards have jumped up in price. So I think these cards are going for around 130,000 coins at the time of recording. And if you go ahead and have a look at some of the cards that go into their sets, they have jumped up in price as well. So we have a ton more golds in the game that are higher in value at the moment. And we can take advantage of that, especially if you are balling on a budget. Promise I'm not going to talk about these packs for too long, but getter player packs are still such a good way to go ahead and make coins. You can make guaranteed coins if you dive on in and do these getter player packs. You can pull a lot of gold, you can pull elite, you can pull cards with value. When gold cards go up in price like that, so you've got all those Raider cards that go into the set, maybe those Eagle cards, maybe those Bears cards, when they come out of this pack, you're going to be able to make a ton of profit. If you go ahead and open up this pack, spend 500 coins, right, and you pull one of those cards going for 9,000 coins, especially if it's only a gold card, that's a card that could come out fairly regularly. You're going to be able to make a ton of profit. It's going to be a really easy way to go ahead and build up your coin stack. So for those of you who don't have too many coins at the moment, make sure you're looking at these getter player packs. This is a really good opportunity to make coins. If you're stuck around this long in the video, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the content, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I want to talk about that investment opportunity I talked about earlier. Now, chill factor is a big part of the zero chill promo. You can get your tiers up and get a ton of rewards in the process. You can see I am chill factor factor 9 at the moment. You can quite comfortably get up to 12, maybe even a little bit higher at the moment. But you'll see on the left hand side of the screen, available 6 to 10, not until the 21st of December. Now that's quite clear, you won't get any of the rewards from tier 6 to tier 10 until the 21st of December. So we've got to wait till that happens. But if you have a look down and you look at tier 10, you are going to see there is a choice of an NAT 84 till 93 overall out of position player. Now I really want to focus on that word choice. To me that sounds like fantasy. I think it's going to be like the Zero Chill fantasy pack that we got for tier 5 rewards, which means you're going to be able to pick any of the cards that go into the set for this out of position Deion Sanders. Now you need 13 cards to go into the set, and the most expensive at the moment is going to be this LT right here. Having a look, seeing what his price is at, maybe 150,000 coins even. This card is super expensive. So straight away you're probably thinking, if I get my choice of cards, I'm going for the most expensive guy. That makes the most sense. I'm going to be able to get this Deion super cheap. I'm going to get the fastest wide receiver in the game on my team. That's super dope. Now what tends to happen in the market, especially for a card that's going to be as popular as Deion Sanders, he is such a good wide receiver. When we can get the high set pieces for free, you'll see a shift in the market where the other pieces in the set are actually going to go up in price. So I could see Deion dropping in price. Instead of being 450, 460,000 coins like he is at the moment, I could see him dropping down to 400,000 coins, maybe a little bit lower than that. But I wouldn't expect him to go much lower than that because he's just such a good player. So if we have a look at some of these other cards in the set, let's look at this Julian Edelman. I've seen him be going around 60,000 coins. Right there, that's around 50,000 coins. Checking out Gronkowski, his 87's going for around 25k. Checking out Mingo, he's going for around 14,000 coins at the moment. Now ignoring the cost of LT because you should be able to get him for free, 100k for these two cards, 100k for these 487s, and then around 85, 90,000 coins or so for these 84s. That is 280,000 coins or so spent to be able to build up this card, especially where you can go ahead and get this big piece for free. So what I'm going to do and what I've started to do is buy these cards nice and cheaply at the moment because I expect them all to go up in price. I want to go ahead and fill out this set, so the only card I need is LT, so when I get that reward I can pick up Deion Sanders straight away, super cheap. But I also expect the rest of these cards to jump up in price. It might be a 10, 20, 30% jump up. I'm not 100% sure how much these cards are going to go up in value, but I fully expect them to jump up in value, especially on that first day when those rewards come out. So that's going to be me. I'm going to be snapping up these cards. I think it's going to work really well. I think it could be really lucrative. Obviously there is some risk, it might not work out the way I expect, but I think it sounds pretty clear that these cards are going to jump up in price. That's just generally how the Madden market works, so that's what I'm doing. Share it with you guys. If you want to get involved, make sure you're sniping these cards, picking these cards up early. At the very least, pick up all of these other pieces nice and cheaply. You're going to be able to add the best wide receiver in the game for less than 300k if you can pick up all these pieces at the moment. I think that's an absolute steal. Definitely something you should be jumping on board with. But yeah, that is going to be about it. That's a few ways to make a ton of coins at the moment. We talked about those get a player packs. If you are balling on a budget, that is going to be a good way to build up coins. I think this investment opportunity is actually going to work out really well. I think it could make you a ton of coins. I'm probably going to go in quite a bit. I might invest a ton of coins in it and see if we can actually ball out because of it. I think it's going to work out really well. I hope it works out really well. If you do get involved, let me know down in the comment section below. If you found this useful, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that is us for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. All the support, it all feels really good. It does mean a lot. So yeah, thank you very much for coming through, everyone. Take it easy. You can call me Spree, and we out.